Hey hero fans, this is Todd, and today I'm going to talk about this book right here. Now, I thought I'd never be doing a book report, but I guess today we're going to. So this book is going to come out June 2nd, 2026, so it correlates with the movie, and it's a new movie about Teela, or not movie, a new book about Teela, and it's kind of interesting. It happens 4 years after Skeletor decimated the kingdom of Eternos, so I'm guessing, Eternos. So I'm guessing that somehow in the movie something happens. I'm not sure. And then Teela is with a bunch of refugees that survive, and they're staying not one place for too long. And when a brutal storm hits with the acid rain deep within the evergreen forest, it leaves the camp ravaged. And the hopes of the thinnest, some like Teela's friend, Lukey, wow, I'm surprised he's coming. I guess he's coming from Etheria. They begin to plan for a future beyond Eternia. Teela knows but Teela knows her father Duncan, a once mighty man-at-arms, won't survive, leaving the land he swore to protect. So they've got to stay here in Eternia. She ends up going to Darksmoke to make a bargain with Granamyr, and he bestows her with a vial filled with mysterious, powerful elixir, with no instructions on its use or what it actually does. Evil-Lyn happens to see kind of this going on, and so she decides to make a deal with Teela to have an alliance to find out the vial secrets. And let's see, Teela and heroic warriors must someday help the sorceress overthrow Skeletor himself. And then it continues on talking about a magic that could save or destroy them all. The vial heals the sick, brings food back to empty tables until the forest around the camp begins to change. Rivers vanish, trees peel to bone, creatures flee as the land around them withers in an ever-increasing pace. Teela must confront the impossible question, has the very magic she used to save her people doomed Eternia instead? Bum, 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 bum. So this is pretty cool. It's a little bit different. I'm not sure what happened to He-Man and why the book's about Teela, but I'm thinking for my granddaughters, this would be really cool. Because my granddaughters love to read books. And as you know, I'm a He-Man fan. So this is like together in one, and being it's a female hero, it could be kind of cool. Now I'm starting to try to figure out what's going on. Like maybe during the movie, maybe like, you know, one of the best, I'm going to jump back a little bit. One of the best Star Wars movies I believe ever made was The Empire Strikes Back. And that is when the good guys lose. So if you watch the movie, it's left on a cliffhanger. Luke just got his hand cut off. He just found out Darth Vader's his dad. Oh, what is his name? Oh man, it's been a long day already. Harrison Ford, come on, help me out, people. Holy cow. Anyway, the guy who plays Harrison Ford has been frozen in carbonite. You're like, how could you? Oh, Han Solo. Han Solo's been frozen in carbonite and sent off to be with the bounty hunter. And now Lando Calrissian's flying off of the Millennium Falcon. So there's just all this craziness going on. The good guys got their rears handed to them. And it was the best Star Wars movie ever. So who knows? Maybe the new He-Man movies will be the same way. Maybe it ends with the good guys losing, and now Teela has to pick it up. Or it could be that He-Man goes back to Earth, or it could be that He-Man is going to new adventures, the new adventures of He-Man. So I'm not sure why there's no He-Man. I have no clue. Maybe he's out getting ice cream. I don't know. But this book is all about Teela, and it's about 4 years after the devastation that Skeletor causes on Eternia, or destroys Eternos, the city of Eternia where the king and queen live. Now, the author, her name is Mackenzi Lee, and she's written some other books before, and it sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting. It's funny, some of the things mentioned about her lifestyle, which I think is funny. She drinks too much Diet Coke, and she naps with her Saint Bernard named Queenie. It's like, they want the details. Check out the websites on this. It's pretty cool. But it's going to be 320 pages, and they have the ISBN number, and it is a teen fiction book, so it's made for teenagers, not for adults. Now, if you want to read as an adult, sure, go ahead. I'm guessing my granddaughters are going to love this, though, when it comes out. And again, it's June 2nd, 2026. So we're looking summer. This book will be coming out. And so exciting, exciting, exciting. All right. So I guess there's more books coming out. But personally, I always thought it'd be so cool. And that's why I made that one video, and I haven't finished it yet. A video about Rio Blast. Man, it's been a rough day. About Rio Blast. It's honestly kind of cool to have some He-Man stories, Masters of the Universe, that's not all just about He-Man. Like, I would love to have a whole entire Cyclone series about how Cyclone became Cyclone, what's he do in his spare time, what's going on, his heroic adventures he does without He-Man at all. Maybe once in a while a little tie into He-Man here and there. But I think it'd really be cool to see, you know, different series. Maybe a series about many faces. You know, how he went from a bad guy to a good guy, how he got his many faces. We're going to follow the comic, or we're going to follow the cartoon. I think it'd really be cool to explore some different different characters in the mythos besides just always He-Man and Prince Adam. And I think this is kind of a cool start. Now, I know Kevin Smith made the cartoon and everyone went, it's all about Teela. Because he didn't tell you it was about Teela. We thought it was about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, because that's what the cartoon was named. But this book is called Teela. So we have it's Teela, daughter of Eternos. So, you know, we actually have a book that's actually labeled her. They didn't call it He-Man and then, whoops, switch bait and make it about Teela. This actually is going to be about Teela, which I think my granddaughters will probably like even better because it's a female hero in the storyline. So I want your guys' comments. I kind of give you the synopsis of what this is all about. So with that, and if you want to check out some websites, I'll put some links in the bottom about this book. Let me know, are you planning on buying it for loved ones, or is it just going to be something you're going to buy? You're going to be like, hey, Todd, I don't read. I just play with action figures and watch cartoons and watch YouTube, and that's it. That's okay, too, because I personally am not much of a reader myself, so I totally get that. But like I said, my granddaughters, they love to read, and this will be a fun tie-in for us to talk about after they read it. So anyway, that's pretty much all that I have, except for, that's what I forgot. Members only. Members only. Look into the announcements that I give, and I put the printout of this for you to get it yourself of Hebrew and Lion-O for members only. So look for that. And it's super high resolution, so you print it out, it's going to look great. Remember to set your printer on borderless before you print, and then you can download this and just save it to your computer and then print it out. I personally put it in Word first and then print it. Some people like to put it right in their paint program and print it. Some people like to print it right from the computer. But either way, make sure your computer's on borderless when you print it, and it's a super high resolution. It takes a while to download. You'll watch it on the screen when you click it. It will go and slowly load in while it's going. Anyway, so back to the book. Let me know. Are you going to get it? Not get it? Get it for loved ones. Read it yourself. Make your wife read it, girlfriend, whatever. Or let me know what you think about this. Or are you a female and you're going to make your boyfriend read it? So again, post in the comments what your plan is this book. And like I said, I'm probably going to buy a few copies of it just so I can give it to my granddaughters. All right. Thanks for joining us. Like they say in the 1987 movie, good journey. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it!